Okay, so hello judges. So this is the demonstration video of MCP package of NullPay. So by using the MCP package of NullPay, you'll be able to create the invoice, you'll be able to pay the invoice, you'll be able to get the information of your latest transactions just by just using the plain English, that is by the chat interface that is provided by the AI agents. You just have to write like create the invoice of this much amount for me, and it will just create the amount and will give you the invoice hash and the salt that is required for make the payment. So this is the overall idea of the MCP. So the first thing, so this is the command that you have to run. This is basically more like a onboarding command. So you do not have to manually load the config files into your Cloud Code or a Cloud desktop. So this is the basically the onboarding SDK that we have done. So this has all the code for the local MCP to run. So I will just click enter and it will just download this package that we have published on the npm as well. So it will ask you where do you want to install this NullPay MCP. So I will just say Cloud desktop, and it will ask for your main wallet address. So I will just go to the address and copy this, and it will ask for the private key. You do not have to worry about that. The private key is safe in the .env files and it never leaves your agent, and even the agent does not know about the private key. It just executes the transaction using the private key that you have in the env. So I will just copy the private key as well. I will write the private key, and it will ask you for the NullPay password. So this is basically the password that you create when the first time you come to the NullPay website. So you just have to enter the password that you have created here. So I can just this is my password that I have. If you have already made the password backup as a record, you do not have to enter that, but just in case of like I'm just entering that. So the MC package is already been loaded to this config file. You can just go to the file explorer and see this file also. So now you will come to the Cloud desktop or the Cloud Code, anything you have, and you will go to the file section, and in the settings you will be seeing this developer option, and here you will be enabling the developer options, and you will be able to see the NullPay SDK, and in the advanced option you can see all the environment variables, the main address, the private key, and the password also. So you just have to come to the chat interface now, and the first thing that you have to do is log in into NullPay. So it will log in you into the NullPay, and we will wait for it to log in. Okay, so I have been logged in into NullPay, and here you can see all the status. The active wallet is main wallet. There's already as you can see in the platform as well. I already have the main wallet, the private wallet. So it has already fetched that, and here's the main private key that is loaded for record backups and lookups and for the payments. So now I will just give the command create the invoice for me for 2 USAD token. So it will just create the invoice for me, and will wait for the transaction to happen. So we are doing this by using the delegated proving system that the ALU has. So so this request goes through our wallet, goes through our backend, and our backend relay basically the address basically sign this transaction. But you do not have to worry. This invoice, all the proofs of this invoice is created on your wallet only. Only our relay wallet is just signing the transaction. It is just acting like a relayer. But all the things, all the proofs, all the records, all the money get to your wallet only. So you do not have to worry on that part. So now you can see that the invoice has been created, and you are getting the invoice hash as well. If I just copy this invoice hash, and I will just refresh this page, you can see that it is already also synced, because it is essentially the same thing. So if I just go to here, and I will just enter, so you can see that the amount for 2 USD has been created, the standard invoice, the wallet main, and the status is pending. And this is the payment link that you can just copy. You can copy in the browser and copy the link. So if you can just say this, pay this invoice, or if you have the link as well, so you can just paste the link, and it will start paying this invoice by using your main private key. And if you want to pay through the Warner, you just have to enter that pay this invoice, but by using the Warner wallet. So if I just click enter, it will now start the procedure for paying this invoice. Okay, so now you can see that it has started the pay invoice request. So we'll be waiting for it to pay the invoice. Okay, so now you can see that it has paid the invoice by using this link, basically the same link as well. So it has paid the invoice, and if I just go to the my paid invoices, you can see that there is also the receipt hash for this invoice only. So if I just copy this and if I just go to this, you can copy the receipt that you can share with the merchant in case they want to prove that you were the only one that paid the invoice. So this is the overall flow that you can create the invoice, you can pay the invoice in any of the invoices, the standard invoice, the multi-pay invoice, the donation invoice. So it is just like the interface that we have with the NullPay website. But in case you do not have the sheet wallet connected to the website right now, you can just talk to your agent in plain English. So it is very good for the people who do not understand the complexity of blockchain, but they want to use NullPay. So they can just use their AI agent, and we believe that AI agents are going to be the future, and it is very important for the application to have AI agent interface, because the people are much more familiar. They can explain their problems, they can explain what they want to do in a much better way, in plain English. So if there are multiple functionalities as well. So in the next wave, we are basically thinking of expanding this. Like you can get all the information, like every information, like what are the total number of invoices, what are the total incomes. You can also get some analytics, like how much invoices I got paid in like 26 March. You can get this kind of information using this AI agent, and this is the power of agent, and we are going to unlock that power in the next wave. In the first wave, in this wave, we have just given you the the possibilities that we can do with the MCP. If I just list down the recent to transaction, so you can give this command to the NullPay bot as well, and it will just get the transaction info. Here are your most recent, you can see that here is the name and here is the thing. So this is basically all the the invoices that are paid to. So these are both the transaction. You have the payment hash as well. So you just you have all the information that we have. So this is the demonstration. This was the demonstration for the NullPay MCP server. I hope you like the I hope you like our vision. So thank you for that. Thank you for listening to me.